communication is really where to do it. And I mean, that should be the focal point for a lot of people, is being able to have all the project stakeholders, talking at least in the same bubble, and it shouldn't be a bar of what kind of software technical ability you have or anything like that. That should not be. That's what scares me the most. Is sometimes it seems like there are some very skilled subject matter experts who are being possibly excluded from projects because they might not have the technical expertise to be able to operate some of these new softwares, or some of these smaller contractors that might not be considered anymore because they aren't on some like a BIM 360 type of platform, right?
Well, and that all kind of everything circles back to communication
Yeah.
and well, also understanding people. I mean, not everyone is good at communicating. And so, if you're leaving out someone who's really good at what they're going to do on the job site just because they don't have the expertise or the technical knowledge that you're looking for, that of the system that you're using, you can always just let them know and say, hey, figure this out and I'll hire you for everything. And they're going to go figure it out. So it all comes back to communication. And even if you're the contractor on the flip side, you can talk to the GC, you can talk to, whoever you're working for, and let them know, like, hey, I don't have this, or what do I need? I haven't been hired recently by you. What's going on? Just communicate and ask the right questions. I know we've talked about that recently on other episodes, where you just have to ask the right questions and learn how to communicate with everyone. And that's the thing, one of the things that we want to get across on this, and innovation doesn't always have to be technology. It can be within yourself, just trying to communicate better or learn lessons, or figure things out that could further your company along, the people that work for you, that honestly is the most important part. And so, all of these things coming together is what's really important in innovation.
I seriously could not agree more. I mean, that's nail on the head right there. Like that message is because, again, like a lot of it, I think the best innovation is process innovation, and I think the communication portion of it is paramount. And you can't introduce the technical ends of things until the process and the communication are all in the right place. So there's a lot that the industry needs to figure out first before it starts getting more involved with the more sophisticated technical aspects of it, that I think that you know won't ever succeed properly or be able to be universally adopted unless communication is in line.
Exactly. The process innovation is a great phrase that you just coined there, because I mean, I'm doing that with the podcast. The littlest things, everything you do, I try to find the quickest process from recording with someone like this, and then going in and editing and making sure that they know when it's going to be released, and getting them the clips to be able to spread it out even more. So there's a whole process to it. And the same thing with construction. There's these processes in place, but you can always innovate on that process. As long
Absolutely.
as, you got to keep safety in mind. That's the biggest thing with construction.
Yeah, absolutely. And I couldn't agree more. So I mean, again, it's I think it's all most of the problems we see right now in our industry, I genuinely believe, is because of there needs to be it's like Jenga. We need to get some of the pieces back in the right places, or put them in the right places, before any technical, because there's no technical solution that's going to fix the current issues that I see right now that need to be resolved via process innovation.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm sure there's technology that can come out to assist in that process innovation, right? But not actually close up the entire system, and put it and give that solution right from an app, right? So
Right.
it's kind of interesting to think about.